It is that time of the year, guys. I'm going to be starting a brand new Raidshadowlegends free-to-play account here in 2026. Now we've got some pretty simple rules, no spending money. And for our starter champion, we have Kale, and I'm actually quite shocked. I haven't started a new account in literally a full year. And for some reason, I don't know if my tutorial bugged out or something, but we literally don't even have anything. Like, the game didn't tell us to do anything, we're just in the game itself. But here we are. So we got 2x legendaries for 24 hours, so we are going to go ahead and grind this out as much as possible. And we also do have the progressive chance. Nice that we have Deacon. We have a couple of other legendaries, but our main goal is to hopefully get a few sacred shards during this 2x legendary event. Of course, this does not matter. We're not going to get 10 sacred shards in 7 days. And so yeah, the tutorial is completely bugged out, so I'll show you guys the account in a bit. Okay guys, it's been a couple of hours. I will be showing you guys my progress pretty much and which codes I actually decided to use, which champions I currently have on the account. But I have something very special that I want to show you guys. I will be showing you guys after this run, of course. But man, Tuhanarak is such an insane champion. I don't have her on my main account, so it's really cool. Same thing with Corvus. I actually don't have this champion. He drops a ridiculous amount of poisons. I'm very excited, of course, to get my champions booked out. Let me tell you this right now. When I started out, my main account campaign was not this easy. We're currently already at Brutal, so we already have our first Sacred Shard accomplished. And that is exactly why I am filming this video right now. I'll be, of course, filming the next part in a few hours once I do have the next Sacred Shard in the bag. So let's go ahead and make some space. Let's do this. And let's go ahead and open one Void Shard, or a Sacred Shard rather. As you can see, we already have a couple of shards saved up. We have 100 mysteries, and look at this. These champions right now, they are ridiculously good for this account. If we pull a Yostrid, that's insane. But for the epics, Deacon is so good. I'm honestly thinking about Deacon or Geo. Both of them are going to be really good, but of course, Deacon is going to bring me more value because Geo is just going to be quite helpful for clan boss. But he's not exactly going to be that overpowered for other places in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and go for these two speed freak champions. Let's go ahead and open the first ever Sacred Shard on this account with the 2x. Hopefully we get Deacon. And we got Anchorite. Anchorite, I believe, is actually not the worst champion we could have gotten. Ah man, though, he's not exactly the greatest either. He is quite useful for speed tuning teams, but I don't really need him at the moment. So that's very unfortunate. So we're gonna go ahead and actually try and pull a Void Epic. Probably not the most genius idea. So let's go ahead and open one Void Shard for the sake of it. Maybe we can pull something good. Maybe Cold Heart. And no, we pull this guy. I don't even know this guy. What does he do? AoE heal reduction at least. And we have block debuffs. Okay. We don't have a block debuffs champion, so this guy is going to be quite useful. So there goes that for now. But we're pretty much, how many hours are we into this? We're like maybe closing in on the 8-hour mark already. And so far our account is going to look like this. We have Venomage, Tagore, Corvus, all from the code itself. I'm pretty sure I'm still missing one champion. I'm not exactly too sure though. But I did use Tuhanarak as my code. We started off with Kale, and now we have the Anchorite. And this is pretty much their gear right now. So Corvus has this gear. Pretty decent. And of course, Tuhanarak is just in random garbage gear. She's so overpowered. She is literally carrying me through campaign. So this is the update so far. I'll be showing you guys the account later on once we have the second Sacred Shard. And so it is the next day. We have already completed Brutal campaign. I have just woken up and we're gonna go ahead and of course, we're gonna go and open this little Sacred Shard. And of course, if we do not get a legendary, we are hoping for a Deacon, which is going to be super good. Let's go ahead and open it. Let's not make you guys wait for this. We are going to get an epic. And it's a Deacon Armstrong! There we go, guys. That is very fortunate. We are very lucky that we have a 25x for this weekend. And of course, we have a Deacon, which is going to be massive for this account. I'm very happy of that pull. It is better than most legendaries. So yes, this is going to be a massive pull right here. We have a nice decreased defense, which means War Maiden is now useless. We have this skill right here, which is going to be crazy good for dungeons. And of course, we have the Leech on the A1. Really good redemption from Anchorite, because Anchorite is honestly going to be really garbage unless I put him in the stun set. So there we go, guys. This is our roster so far. We have leveled up Kale to 5 stars, and then we have his full masteries already. I was thinking about putting the masteries on Corvus the Corruptor, but thinking about it, it's like, why should we use it on him? I think Kale is still going to be much faster as an AoE or a campaign farmer rather. And pretty much what we are going to be doing right now is we're going to go back to Palace of Aravia and Valdemar straight brutal. We're going to be farming the gear there. And if you guys want a beginner strategy, if you guys want a beginner's guide, just leave them all down in the comment section. I will make sure to cover those. And as you can currently see, we are number 2. So we are going to go ahead and try to push for number 1 here. If we don't get number 1, it's fine. 75 gems is just as good, if not even better. Number 1 is just for the sake of being number 1. Champion training here, we are going to try to complete a little bit more. The Eagle points, I believe, is going to be actually quite okay for me, I think. Maybe we get 100, so we get 50 gems, a chicken, mortal soul coins. Yeah, it's definitely a decent pull if we can manage to do so. We don't really need the Chaos R. It's really useless for now. But for the Summon Rush, we're lucky enough to actually have the Summon Rush right here. We are going to go ahead and just keep pulling for the rank 4 chicken. I have no idea what this is for. Maybe it's a new item for the Forge. But we are going to go ahead and try to pull more shards just for the Summon Rush for the 4-star chicken. But we don't need to do that right now. We still have one more day. Fusion Warm-Up, we have these rewards. So we do have some spare energy left. And then for the Coalition event, we are going to, of course, try and push all the way here. We need 1,500 to claim everything, so we're hoping to be able to do that. And of course, we do have some spare gems right now. Let's go ahead and open up the gem mine. We have it leveled up. We should probably unlock some more slots here, but currently the shop is quite useless, so there's nothing for us to do there. And I believe, maybe do we have some other events right now? No, we don't have any other events. For the Great Hall, of course, I'm going to unlock all of these first because we do have the challenges that I haven't even been doing yet. I've just been focused on getting the 2 Sacred Shards, which is the most important thing to do on your account on day 1. Make sure you guys do pull both Sacred Shards if you guys want the best chance to get a Legendary. Very quick. And of course, since we have a 25x, like I said, we are going to go ahead and just gamble here. It's really good. Geomancer was really good as well. I was really thinking about, do I want Geo and Deacon? Because 25x, it's actually a very high chance of getting your Epic. Now, of course, I did choose Deacon in the very end. But Geomancer is definitely one of the best, if not the second best epic in the entire game. So it's also a very solid option if you guys wanted to go for it. For the Voids, of course, if you can pull a Man-Eater, it is going to be game-changing. Here on the Ancients, I'm not going to pull. I'm just going to go ahead and wait for a 2x. I have no idea what the next 2x is going to be. Maybe Ancients, maybe Voids, so we'll just keep saving for now because it's going to be next week anyway. And as for the gear right here, we of course have the Lifesteal here. This is just the beginner Lifesteal set. We were fortunate enough to pull a Speed Boots with crit rate, crit damage, and defense percentage, which is very good for Corvus. We have defense chest piece and defense gloves. That's how I was able to clear campaign. For my campaign journey, I pretty much just use Corvus and Tuhanarak. The lead with 30% defense, a massive sustain, and then more utility here. Both of these are just utilities. We don't really necessarily need to do that much damage. And of course, we're going to try and push some more of these faction wars wherever we actually can. Fortunately, we can't do anything today. But we should try to get some initial gear because on level 30, we'll unlock the Forge and we'll also be able to get some runes. Glyphs, rather, on this game. So yes, those are the next goals. We need to, of course, complete our dailies. We have some energy pots everywhere. Just a quick tip for you guys. If you haven't leveled up all the way yet, don't use your pots right away. Use them at the end of the day. Because in case you guys do actually level up once, you will get some extra energy. And for the clan boss, I can pretty much, I should be able to nearly 2-key normal now. Of course, my clan is doing nothing. I'm just in a random trash clan. I'll change clans later on once we actually get the clan boss rewards. So that we can get double chests because those chests will be very good. And so now, getting back onto the roster here, I'm actually unsure which epic will get booked first. I was very set on Venom Age, but I'm pretty sure I might have to actually switch over to Deacon. Deacon might have to be my first epic. My first legendary, I am really thinking about Corvus here because he is really good for the poisons. However, of course, Tuhanarak is also very solid. I'm also pretty much thinking about booking. These two really need books to be very good. So that's something to keep in mind. My Kale is already pretty much fully booked. I can just book it out later on once I actually have the mission needed for it. For Tagore, I don't expect to build him. Right now, he's quite useless until later on. And before I end the video, I'm going to give you guys a quick tip on where you guys should actually be farming your gear as a beginner. And if you can see on screen, this is going to be Brutal Stage 6-6. Look at this. The 5-star boot we got was a 5 speed, so this is a speed boost. This is pretty much the fastest speed boost you can get in the early game. And then right next to this 5-star speed boot, we have a 4-star speed boost with HP substats. This is how you can actually farm your gear. This is so exciting, guys. We're getting some speed gear really quick. And if we were to take a look here, our decon, we can actually start swapping out some extra gear that will give me some speed. As you can see, we can get even faster speed. And let me tell you this right now, that is probably the best update Plarium has made in a very long time. Again, I haven't played this game in a very long time, so I have a lot of things to catch up on. Like, literally, this was so shocking. Removing gear is for free. I had to try it out on my main account, and it turns out it is also for free. And if you guys are looking to farm for some chest pieces, gloves, same thing, go to Palace of Arabia, farm these 3 stages as I am doing here. I have got 3 food and my campaign farmer for now. Then, if you guys want lifesteal gear, come over here to Valdemar Strait and farm over here. And honestly, this is the best place, if not the only place you should be farming for gear, because you get really good gear really easily, and you also get a ton of experience for your food, so that you can get your first 6-star champion very quick. And so that does wrap up our video, guys. Make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video.